Okay, here we go. This is part two. Now, I told you that in the last video that I was going to tell you something about the 3-day diet. Now, this is my favorite diet of all the ones that I have done thus far because this is the one that I've seen the most results on. So I wanted to be able to share this information with you because I think that it's going to help you, and it's going to you're going to be able to lose the weight that you want to lose. Now, mind you, this is only for 3 days. Okay, you don't stay on this diet for a prolonged period of time because the calorie load is very low. And I actually did some research to find out that this particular diet, the calorie load is like 987 calories a day. So, in order for you to lose the weight, you have to cut your calories. And anything below, if you're supposed to be doing a 2,000 calorie diet, the lower you go, the more weight that you're going to lose. Um, um, Besides just doing a complete fast and not eating at all, this is the best thing that you can do. It's not very healthy over a long period of time, but as I said, it's a 3-day diet. So anyway, I'm going to give you the foods that you can eat, the foods that you can't eat. We're going to go over the whole diet. And then I'll even share with you the results that I had and the things that I was experiencing as I was doing this particular diet so that you'll know what things to look for as well. Even though everybody may, respond differently, this is still going to be a blessing and a help to you to be able to at least know what to look for. So here we have 3-day diet. On day 1, for breakfast, you will have black coffee or tea, and you can use a sugar substitute, but no creamer in your coffee, no cream in your tea. Okay, you can use equal, sweet and low, stevia, Splenda, different things like that. Then you also have a half a grapefruit or some juice. Those of you who have watched the first video, this kind of sounds like the grapefruit diet, but it's not. This is just, adding some fruit into the diet. And I also think, because from some of the things that I studied, they had grapefruit listed as one of those low glycemic fruits, which means that, it's low in sugars and it helps to keep your blood sugars low. All right. And then also you have a slice of toast with 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Now, mind you, you're going to have to measure. This is a very strict diet. Okay. And if you stick to it, you're going to see results anywhere between 5 to 10 pounds at the end of 3 days. Okay, this is serious. Okay, so again, breakfast on day 1 is black coffee or tea with sugar substitute, no creamer, half a grapefruit or grapefruit juice, 1 slice of toast with a tablespoon of peanut butter. For lunch, you have a cup of tuna, a half a cup of tuna. So for those of you that are writing this down, I want to make sure that I give it to you correctly. A half a cup of tuna, 1 slice of toast, and then you also have black coffee or tea with Splenda. For dinner, 3 ounces of lean meat or chicken, any kind of meat, any kind of chicken, rather. You can have chicken, you can have steak, you can have turkey, have it baked, broiled, or what is the word I want to use? Grilled. Okay, you can do that. Also, you have a cup of green beans, 1 cup of carrots, 1 whole apple, and 1 cup, get this, you ready for this one? 1 cup of vanilla ice cream. Yes, did I say vanilla ice cream? Yes, vanilla ice cream. So you look forward to that at the end of that first day, believe me, because your stomach is going to be growling and you're like, what in the world am I doing? But you look forward to that cup of ice cream. So it's really good. So that's the meal for the first day. It's very strict, but again, if you stick to this diet for the 3 days, you will see the benefits. Now, day 2 and day 3, the meals are different. Okay, day number 2, breakfast consists of black coffee or tea, with the Splenda or sugar sweetener, whatever, 1 egg. I did mine as a boiled egg. A half a banana and 1 slice of toast. Okay, now for dinner on day 2, you can have 2 beef franks. Myself, I'm a New Yorker, so I look for the Sabrett hot dogs or the Nathan hot dogs. They are all, it doesn't matter whether the hot dogs are this big or if they're the footlongs or whatever, they're all the same calories. It's 170 calories. Now, if you want to cut even more calories, you could use Hebrew National. They have light hot dogs, but not as much fat, not as much calories or whatever. But really, in this particular case, a little bit of fat is going to do you good because your calorie load is so low on a daily basis with this particular diet. Okay, so also for dinner, you have 2 beef franks, 1 cup of broccoli or cabbage, a half a cup of carrots, a half a banana, and a half a cup of vanilla ice cream. Now, just another little side note, what I did was I saved my banana and my ice cream. Instead of eating it with my dinner, what I did was I waited till later in the evening, because you know sometimes you get those cravings later in the day. So what I did was I ate my dinner probably about 5 or 6, and we were trying to like eat on the fly because I was running out to the gym after dinner, get off work, sit down and have a quick dinner, and then go ahead and go to the gym. And so when I would come back and get myself relaxed and whatever, I would sit down probably about 7, maybe 8, and sit down with my half a banana and my ice cream, and I cut up my banana and put it in the ice cream. So that was like a really that was a good treat for the evening, and it will also help to quell some of those late night cravings. So I was really glad to have that. Okay, now, oh, I didn't give you lunch for day 2. My apology. I went straight from breakfast to dinner. That's because I was excited about that ice cream. But anyway, let me get back to the lunch. The lunch for day 2 is 1 cup of cottage cheese or tuna fish, not with the mayonnaise, okay? Just plain tuna from a can, and 8 regular saltine crackers. Yes, I know that's not a lot of food, but I'm telling you, 5 to 10 pounds at the end of 3 days is going to be worth what you're doing. Okay. All right. Now, here we are, day 3. Okay. Here's breakfast for day 3. Black coffee or tea. 5 regular saltine crackers. This is breakfast. 1 ounce of cheddar cheese and 1 apple. Now, if you don't know how to measure the cheese, one of the things that's a good thing that you could do is probably go and buy the, they have the individual cheeses that you can get in the bag, like the string cheese and different things like that. Get the low-fat cheddar, light cheddar, different things of that nature. That's not going to be that heavy, okay? And then for lunch, 1 boiled egg, 1 slice of toast, and then black coffee or tea with, of course, the sugar substitute. And then for dinner, 1 cup of tuna, 1 cup of carrots, 1 cup of cauliflower, 1 cup of melon, and then again, half a cup of vanilla ice cream. Okay, and of course, you know what I did for dinner. I took my melon and my ice cream and set it to the side, and I had it later. Okay, and it made it a lot easier. Now, with some of this, of course, you're going to lose the water weight. By the time I did this, I had already been on a diet for several weeks already. So I know that now I'm starting to get down into the actual inches and to the actual fat, burning fat at the gym and different things of that nature. Please drink plenty of water, because you're going to find yourself very, sometimes you might be hungry in the middle because there's not a lot of snacking. You're keeping your calorie load really low so that you can get the weight down. It didn't take you, overnight to get to the weight, whatever it is that you are right now. And if you're really serious and you're disciplined, you can do this, okay? Now, I have to tell you, at the end of this 3-day diet, I lost 8 pounds. Did I say 8 pounds? I lost 8 pounds on this diet, okay? And I have other people who were with me that we're all doing this diet together, and we're encouraging each other, and we're gymming it together and all the rest of that stuff. And so they saw the scale with me. So I wasn't hiding any of my numbers. So I am currently, my current weight is 241. So there is my 15-pound weight loss that I've lost between September and October. Now, right now, the diet that we are doing right now is the cabbage soup diet. Now, that's going to be a whole nother video. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a few minutes. I can just, let me see. We probably could go over it real quick. Cabbage soup diet, real quick. Now, the cabbage soup diet is not very nice. It is even more stringent than the diet that we're doing right now. That we did earlier. So I'm going to pull this up real quick so I can tell you exactly what we're doing on the cabbage soup diet. This is actually, let's see. Let me pull this up so that I can show you. and talk to you about it. Now, of course, because it's the cabbage soup diet, that means that everything that you eat is going to have cabbage soup. You know, it's a lot of vegetables. I will tell you, this is a serious detox, okay? You are going to be going to the bathroom. So if you don't have the liberty to use the restroom like you would like to on your job, I don't know if you might want to do this. Okay? Now, the cabbage soup diet is only good for 7 days. I will be vlogging every day to let you know what it looks like as far as the the weight coming off and the things that we're experiencing. But I'm going to go through the diet with you real quick for the sake of time, so that you can have what is on the diet in case you're taking notes. Okay, this is a 7-day diet. It's a very stringent diet. It's very, for you that need to be disciplined, this is it. Okay, so for day 1, you have your soup, which is your cabbage soup. There are different cabbage soup recipes. If you would like, you can email me at frankies4 FRANKIES FOUR and I can send you the link to the page that has all the information. I don't know the page offhand. That has the information where you can actually get the recipes for the cabbage soup. There's different recipes. Okay, so for day 1, you have your soup throughout the day. Anytime you want to eat the soup, you can eat the soup anytime. All right, and then with that, you'll have any kind of fruit during the day except bananas. Bananas are very starchy, so there you have carbs, which means sugar. In contrast to the other kinds of fruit sugars, bananas are very starchy, so you won't be taking part of that until later on in the diet. So day 1 is take your soup with any kind of fruit except bananas. Okay. Day 2, no fruits, no dry beans, no peas, no corn. Okay, only fresh, raw, or cooked vegetables. Okay, and they want you to make leafy green vegetables high on your priority list. Go and buy your bag of collard greens and mustard greens and mix them up and season them. But don't put any pork in it. Don't put any fat in it, because you want to make sure that it stays healthy, that it's a healthy meal for you. Okay, eat as much as you want along with your soup. So eat your cabbage soup during the day. You can have cabbage soup for breakfast, lunch, dinner, but in between that, you should have your vegetables, any kind of vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, different things like that, peppers, different things. Mix it up. Okay, and then at the end of the day, you get a big baked potato. At the end of day 2, a big baked potato with butter on your dinner. Now today is day 2 for me. This is actually the end of day 2. So tomorrow will be day 3. So I will be letting you know how we did. I was really going through earlier today, and I need to show you this. This was my help today. Some Life Water. Okay, because I've been doing very low calorie dieting rather, and because of that, I was a little dehydrated, even though I was drinking water or whatever. But So Be Life Water has waters that you can drink that replace your electrolytes with all the vitamins in it. And I needed to say this in another video, and I didn't get to tell you, but you need to make sure that you're taking vitamin supplements if your iron is low and different things of that nature. While you're doing these crash diets or these fad diets, you need to make sure that you're taking vitamin supplements. These are only temporary means until you can reach 1 or 2 of your goals, and then you need to go back to sensible eating in between. Okay, so I want to make sure that I say that. But definitely So Be Life Water. This one is B Energy, and has vitamin B3, B5, B6, B12, and it has the guarana and ginseng. So I needed that for a little bit of energy today. Okay, it feels like a fast. So I got a few minutes left, a few seconds left. Day 3 is no baked potato. You mix days 1 and 2, the information that I gave you for days 1 and 2. Eat your soup and have all the vegetables that you want. Okay. Day 4 is 8 bananas and as much skim milk as you can drink. Day 5 is 10 to 20 ounces of beef, broiled or baked chicken, no skin on the chicken, and up to 6 fresh tomatoes. Drink 6 to 8 glasses of water. Now day 6 and 7, I'll give you the rest of that in the next video, and we'll go over this diet. But that was just a quick run through. But again, as I was saying to you earlier, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I'm sorry for the rush, but I want to make sure that we get all this time in and that you get every ounce of information that you need. Be blessed on your journey as you lose your weight.